Tariffs don't cut trade deficits. The latest trade data from the US Commerce Department shows in 2021, the US trade deficit with China increased by $45 billion to over $355 billion, and the deficit with the European Union increased $35 billion to nearly $220 billion. Pent-up demand due to the COVID pandemic was partly responsible, as were higher prices and inflation. But US exports failed to keep up. But instead of moving to lower Trump-era tariffs, the Biden administration has kept them, aiming to bring more manufacturing back to the US. The US is also poised to sign legislation that would lead to tens of billions of dollars of subsidies for the semiconductor industry and other sectors in a policy the US calls strategic competition with China.
I made it clear from day one, when the federal government spends taxpayers' dollars, we're going to buy American. American products made in America, including American component parts.
There is, however, a growing call in business and legislative circles to lower some of the tariffs, or at least make more exceptions for struggling US companies who pay the tariffs the trade war unleashed. But in his second year, the Biden administration has so far failed to agree on a way forward. It has yet to unveil its trade strategy for Asia and is absent from the Pacific Rim trade deals known as the Trans-Pacific Partnership and the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. China is calling on the US to lift tariffs and come back to full negotiations not seen since the Phase 1 trade deal signed just over 2 years ago.
The essence of China-U.S. economic and trade relations is achieving mutual benefit and win-win results, and there are no winners from a trade war. For some specific problems in the economic and trade relations between the two countries, the two sides should properly resolve them in the spirit of mutual respect and equal consolation. The U.S. side should work with China to promote the healthy and stable development of China-U.S. economic and trade relations.
The other problem for the Biden administration is that trade deals are deeply unpopular here in the United States, and any deal with a trading partner like China or anyone else would be called capitulation by his political rivals and be used in the upcoming midterm elections in November. Meanwhile, US businesses continue to pay the heavy price. Nathan King, CGTN, just outside the White House.